All right, Denmark, let's get really clear. I'm accusing for the media business for stealing royalty and also being involved in abuse of kids, right? We got a lot of cases going on. About the riot in Washington, D.C., there has been a fake FBI email, fake homepage, which is on the line with terrorism, right? We also have the Chris Stevenson murder linking to the media and maybe something else in Denmark, right? So basically, we have a lot of people in Denmark working against the United States, which is not new because we have the background of Nazis, communism, back of PLO, we have plaguing abandonment and so on. So I'm not surprised really. But as a you know small man in Denmark or small woman in Denmark, if you cooperate to take away my boy or the truth about what happened in September, Chris Stevenson, if you cover up that crime, if you now I wanted the dogs to get put down by the vet because they have chronic diseases and the age is going against them, which is I could see it at home. They didn't feel so strong as they used to. The one has a heart problem and the other one had a serious allergic, right? If you anyway scam on this, if you have fooled me to believe that I was where I was and so on, I will all of this with the boy and the horses and the dogs, it will be looked as kidnapping and it will be looked as terrorism. So even you are just a social worker, a civil policeman, or a dog hunter, or whatever, it will be looked at as terrorism. And that's how I look the world because I'm anti-terrorism. So if you threaten me, you threaten the United States. And if I can, I verify my data, and if I can verify that you were involved in the Chris Stevenson murder and cover up, whatever reason, data spying, convenience, competition, politics, whatever, we will still look at it as terrorism. So you can be a target of anti-terrorism if you are anyway messing with my money, my kid, or the case of my kid, my animals, my dog, and the horses that were imported or that I have had, right? And this collection is pretty big. We have a collection at almost all countries because there's a lot of unsolved cases. We have cases of big disaster. We have terror nesting. We have bank fraud. We have spread of bad news, fake news. We have air security, second-hand, copy market, so on. All of this is illegal. And I don't care if your name, Denmark, is that you are a part of the London society or if you're part of the Russian. I don't give a shit. But you will be targeted if you don't stop these crimes. Is that fucking clear now? Because I don't like to see all these people driving by with their Honda equipment. 4 days after I put the dogs down, there is activity around dog keepers, hunters and stuff like that. It might be coincidentally or it might be, something. And I know that these people think I'm a fucking fool and they think that my boy's case get them the right, but that's a murder attempt and a murder of Chris Stevenson. I was barely surviving. I'm not a fucking idiot that didn't know what to do in a situation where I was attacked in my home, right? Chris Stevenson was on the address, few hours. He was killed right in front of me. My boy was missing from that day. You better fucking get your act up, man. And my dogs are trained for civil and military action. They are not hunt dogs. They are aggressive towards aggression. They can track like gunpowder, chemical, stuff like that. They would be dangerous in hands of civil. I hope I'm really clear now because I put them down because one, they're chronically sick. Two, They are not for kids. They are not for hunters. They're military. And there was a news yesterday from Ekstrabladet where a person called Petra Müller was looking after two dogs, different dogs, right? The names were Brutus and Eskil, and they were connected, or Høvelde Kaserne, right? Some fucking bullshit. Turns out that the one of them is a person that works housing Jura, like housing law. We have a major problem with a froster here, trying to get 7,000 kroner for half year's electrics because she can't figure out the numbers. Petra is an animal welfare organization, nothing to do with house law or electric bills or something like that. So basically that was a sort of cover-up news. Where's the dogs now, right? Fuck you. Anyway, I have a good relationship to Petra and Dyrenes Beskyttelse, so don't you fucking worry.